Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Invest Tall, the podcast where tall newlyweds discuss all of life's investments.
In addition to talking about how we invest our money, we also want to talk about how we invest in ourselves and in each other as we navigate this new life living and working in Europe.
Okay, to start off this episode, as you can see, Parker has a horrible mustache going on right now.
I don't know if they can see
It's
it.
December 1st, guys. He did No Shave November, and all of this is supposed to be off his face.
You probably can't even see it, but it'll be off.
No, you can see it for sure.
Literally a couple hours.
And I hate it. So I'm sorry you guys have to see it because he could have shaved it all for you.
I'll keep it for a little bit longer.
Ew. Okay, happy December. Speaking of, this is the month of Christmas, holidays, and we just had Thanksgiving. So this episode, we're going to be talking about finances around the holidays, the stock market around the holidays, and then we're just going to discuss a little bit of how our Thanksgiving went and what we're planning to do for Christmas.
Yep, holiday themed episode.
Yep.
All right. As we all know, Christmas is a really fun time in America. It's honestly could be even better here in Germany, which is kind of cool. They have a lot of cool Christmas markets, and they really go hard for the holidays here. They don't have Thanksgiving, but we celebrated it anyways. Yep. That was the start of our holiday season, and then once Thanksgiving was ended, the first thing Satori and I did was start decorating for Christmas, listening to Christmas music.
I wish you could see behind you guys.
Yeah, it's our favorite holiday.
Yeah.
And we just like getting into that spirit.
Yeah.
So, but that being said, we like to be very intentional about how Christmas spending goes and how Christmas planning goes and all that stuff, because it can get away from you very quickly.
Yeah.
On average, Satori, quick quiz. How much do you think the average American spends on Christmas?
Like decor, gifts, all
everything.
Included. Oh, I have no idea.
Average. 300 million Americans.
Average, I would say $800.
Okay, now you're not far off.
Really?
Yeah, it's about a little over $1,000.
Wow, that's a lot for an average.
I feel like.
But I guess I don't know.
I feel like we spend a lot less than that, and I feel like
it probably totals to like more than what we think.
I think it does, yeah. I think if you add up everything, maybe we're actually spending closer to that. Yeah. But it just depends. Like, I don't know. You get in a spending mood around Christmas time, I feel like, and you start justifying purchases.
Well, especially if it's for other people, it's like, why not? You know, like I'd rather spend more money on gifts, like giving it to people, than
it makes you feel good.
Yeah, like if you're going to buy something for yourself. And that's why I think it's fine to spend more during the holiday season.
Yeah, I would agree for the most part, but there's like trips you plan. Like we're gonna go do this little Christmas chocolate factory tasting, possibly. You know, it's like you go do that. That probably gets factored in. We recently decorated the living room. I don't think you can see any of the decorations.
Yeah, you can't. Maybe that.
No. They're on the other side of the camera. Anyways, we decorated the living room and. We spent what, $60?
Yep. But luckily we got some decor from our neighbor, which was awesome. But like, I would be fine knowing that obviously we're not going to be here in Germany for ever.
Hopefully we can take this stuff home. But
but like knowing that we probably shouldn't spend as much on decor, just enough to make it feel good.
Yeah. Okay. This is our first Christmas together.
Yeah.
We're gonna want decor that we can use for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not necessarily here.
Not necessarily here, but when planning for Christmas and all this stuff, like one of the things that you should be planning on is not buying new decor every single year.
Yeah.
And that is hard for some people to do.
Yeah.
Is having kind of you can reuse, recycle, move stuff around your house. Doesn't always have to be in the same place.
Right.
But you shouldn't be spending $500 a year on Christmas decor.
Right.
Because you see the new things, you see new ornaments, you see new this, new this.
Well, it's an investment, you know, and that's why if you want to buy maybe the nicer decor right away, seeing it as more of an investment to last you for
20
many years, every time that you set up a tree or put up your decor, you know, that's a form of investing in your future self.
So investing in the Christmas time, it just comes down to how you're managing, budgeting, and spending your money, in our opinion. And so,
and maybe you don't even celebrate and you don't buy Christmas decor.
Yeah, true. Yeah, maybe you celebrate Hanukkah. Same thing, same premise. I think.
Yeah.
I've never celebrated Hanukkah, but let's just assume it's similar. Anyways, going into December, we think it's very important to be very realistic with your budgets and know what you're going to do and how much things are going to cost, and set some things so that you don't overspend and go over it, because we want to hit the same amount that we're investing each month.
Yeah.
And that's really tough when you know that on average $1,000 of your paycheck is going to be going to Christmas stuff. So we know we want to have a nice Christmas dinner, so budget for that. We know we want to give each other gifts. That's one thing we want to do.
Yeah.
And you set a budget for that. We know that we want to get Christmas decor, right? What we did first was we got a bunch of hand-me-down Christmas decor from our landlord. He had a bunch of stuff sitting around. We even got the tree secondhand.
Yeah.
The tree skirt secondhand, the ornament secondhand. We did really good of finding free stuff, I guess, before we went and bought a couple things that are just accent pieces around the house. So knowing that you can get stuff for free or for cheap, maybe Facebook Marketplace, I think is a good place to start before just going straight into the Amazon carts and everything. And
they do usually have good deals, though.
Yes, they do. Another thing we like to do that we think more people should do to cut down on spending is not buying last minute Christmas presents all the time. I think it's smart to have a plan. You could start in January. I mean, I've never done that, but like you should know who you're going to be buying gifts for at the end of the year.
January?
In January.
Like the beginning of 2025?
Yeah.
Whoa, I've never done that.
I've never done that either. I'm just saying you can.
I don't know if I could wait that long to give someone a gift.
Yeah. Well,
unless I see it and that'd be hard.
Anyways, I like waiting for deals to make gifts cheaper. So like if I know I want to give Satori something, let's say I'm going to get her jewelry this year for Christmas because I haven't gotten her jewelry in a while. Let's just say that.
Really?
I'll be thinking about that maybe even in like July. Okay. And if I see something on sale, or if there's like Amazon Prime Day that comes up, Black Friday is a big one. Like it's been a while since I've bought Satori gifts in December because prices just go up. Everyone knows that you're buying for Christmas. Buying on Black Friday, I think is genius.
What do you mean?
Like buying your Christmas presents on Black Friday when everything is discounted is very smart, I think. And of course,
do you think they like hike the price up and then say, "Oh, it's this percentage off"?
Well, there's a website. I forget what it's called. I can look it up. But there's a website that you can. It goes on. It takes the product that you're looking at, and it tells you the history of the prices.
Yeah.
So if you can see that the history was $50, and then it jumps up right before Black Friday, and then it's discounted back down to $50. Yeah. You can see that it's a fraudulent Black Friday price. Right. So that's what I used to look at them. So if I'm buying stuff on Black Friday, let's see, I got my mom, my dad, my siblings. You got to think about them. Got to think about her parents. Got to think about her. Who am I getting gifts for? Right. Plan for that, budget it, so you know you're not buying 5 last minute gifts because I forgot my little brother. He probably wants a little souvenir from Germany. Let me go get that for him on December 21st. I
feel like that's hard though, to not spend right before Christmas, especially if they're selling things right around that time again, or they'll put something new out right before Christmas. That's when you do want to buy some last minute things.
No, I agree. It's definitely hard. And that's why the spending gets crazy. And you definitely spend more than you plan to. But I'm saying going in with a plan is always going to come out better than not going in with one. You might overspend, but...
It's kind of like planning a wedding.
Yes.
You get closer to it and you're like, wait, I want that and that and that.
Yep. What is the average spend on gifts, do you think, out of that $1,000?
$700.
600, 630, and the non-gift gift items are the rest of it. Talking about how much Americans spend on gifts, I think it's really important to have that budget and know exactly who you're buying the gifts for and how much you want to allocate. And one thing that can help you with that is having a budget template. We use one. I created it. We also sell it online. It's in, I think, the description of the podcast. It's on all of our channels. whatever. You can find it on our links.
Yeah.
Satori knows more about that. She's the one who put it up there. But there is a budget template that we sell where you can go through and input exactly what your budget is for every month. You can adjust it so that, you know, the month of December, maybe you're spending more on Christmas presents.
I guess decor for any holiday is kind of like school supplies. Like every year, you get a little excited around school time because you want to like buy some new.
Yeah, for me, I think it's like
school products, but you don't need to get. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But if you buy good stuff, then it'll last longer.
Yeah, Christmas cards are a big thing too. In America, sending out Christmas cards. So we live in Germany now. This is our first Christmas. A lot of first newly married couples will send out their first Christmas card. We're not doing that this year.
That would cost
shipping
so
expensive. Shipping expenses would be a little tough. So I'm not gonna be doing a Christmas card this year. But that's another thing that can cost some money.
Yeah.
And families, like my family, stopped doing that a lot.
I would say it's kind of sad though. I feel like not many people do anymore, and it's such like a. I loved it. We have like Christmas a wall cards, of Christmas cards.
Yeah, of all friends and family.
And there's still always the families that like you're gonna get one from.
Yeah, let us know if you guys like still do if your family still do Christmas cards. I wonder if like I don't know.
That needs to come
Maybe
back.
We just don't have friends that send them, but like.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of in an in-between age right now.
Yeah.
How does the stock market change around holidays? Does it?
It does, but again, you can't predict it. It's the stock market, and some people think like, oh, everyone's gonna be it's Christmas, everyone's gonna be buying Nike shoes or something like that. Like this is the item this year. Nike price is gonna jump in January after their
Has
sales
it done that
up.
Though? Because I feel like there's years of where there's like
for sure, but it's really hard to predict it.
Yeah.
It's still very tough. You would think that every holiday season the stock market just shoots up. That's not how it works. Even Black Friday and Thanksgiving week, like over the last 25 years, the stock market is very not predictable. It varies a lot. Looking at this chart that I'm looking at on my computer right now, some years is down after Thanksgiving week and some years it's up. And the last 3 years has been up, but before that, for 5 years in a row, it was down after Thanksgiving week.
Interesting.
So that is a little strange.
Yeah, I guess that just proves that you shouldn't really change your ways and just like stay consistent.
Yeah, looking at the graph of the S&P 500 from Thanksgiving to New Year's, if you look at that time, most years it's positive, it's gone up. But I would say that holds true for many months out of the year, not just the one between Thanksgiving and New Year's. But there are 5 years in the last 20 years that it has trended downwards in that time period. So, I mean, it just goes to show that they say that for every 3 years that it's a bull market, there's one bear market. So there's going to be years where it's going to be going down, and it just is what it is, kind of. And I don't think that Christmas time and the uptick in spending around Black Friday and around the Christmas season really changes or moves the needle that much for a lot of these companies. Yeah, an interesting thing is that it seems as if Christmas spending or the increase in Christmas spending doesn't really move the needle too much, which is what I said before. But there is this neat phenomenon in January called the January effect and the January barometer. So it seems that January is one of those months where investors can kind of predict a little bit better of how the stock market's going to move. It has traditionally been super good. January is usually a good year for the stock market. And there's reasons that experts have speculated behind this, but it doesn't have to do with Christmas necessarily. It has more to do with just the fact that it's the end of the year. So several theories that attempt to explain this phenomenon are tax loss harvesting.
You mean the start of the year? Or like the end of the...
No, December. Like January is good because it's the end
because of what happened in December?
Kind of. That's what I'm getting to. So like one of the things is tax loss harvesting, which is a concept investors will sell off kind of their bad or poor performing stocks before the end of the year to impact their taxes. Because if you have a loss on the year, you actually don't pay any taxes for those capital gains that you did have. It kind of offsets it or helps lower it in some cases. So tax loss harvesting is one thing that could be a reason why January is good, because if you sell off those stocks in December, usually they'll have a rebound in January, or it'll depress the stock a little bit, rebound in January. Another one is just seasonal liquidity, investor psychology. There's a bunch of reasons that this could be happening.
Do you think because it is the start of a new year, or do you think it's only because of December? Like people are like, oh, it's January. We're gonna want to put more money in the stock market.
Yeah, that's some of it. So another one is portfolio rebalancing. So in December, before the end of the year, they start rebalancing their portfolios. January, they start doing that. And then also year-end bonuses. Some people get big bonuses in December. Then in January, they're like, what do I do with this money? Let's buy some stocks.
Yeah.
So January is traditionally a good month for the stock market. And then you go on to...
So that means if it's not a good month, it's probably not good things ahead.
Yeah. So that's the January effect. Now the January barometer shows that for the S&P 500, the direction of January matches the direction of the rest of the year nearly 77% of the time. So when the index rises in January, full year returns tend to be positive.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting? So it's December now. Maybe we'll engage in some tax loss harvesting here, start selling some stocks or something. Probably not. But in January, we will see kind of how 2026 is going to go.
Yeah.
What's your prediction? Are we going to have a good January or a bad January?
I have no idea.
Probably. It's also 77% of the time this market follows January, so that's not 100. It's not 99.
It can't. Yeah.
It's not a really great predictor, but for the stock market, that's a pretty decent number.
Yeah.
Because it is so volatile and it's hard to predict. So let's talk about Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Speaking of holidays, we just had Thanksgiving, 4 days ago? 5 days ago? It was a late one this year.
Yeah.
Or it felt later.
It feels so much longer
I know.
ago.
It feels like forever ago just because we've done so much. Parker had a game yesterday. MVP. He played really well. But yeah, Thanksgiving was a blast, especially because it was our first year officially hosting like a Thanksgiving by ourselves and having guests over and having our own home to host it in.
That was nice because we were gonna have a Thanksgiving no matter what if we were here, but we have another American on my team that I'm great friends with, and then we have a Canadian on the team. So 2 English speakers, or native English speakers, I should say. My whole team speaks English for the most part, but 2 native English speakers. Canadians have a slightly different date for Thanksgiving.
Yep, it's in October.
We thought, why not? He can go to this one too. So we did have some guests. They brought food. We made a bunch of food.
Yeah,
and that was kind of
our... the whole spread. Yeah, I feel like we didn't really...
We can go through what we had.
Yeah,
that was our investment for the month, kind of.
It was
into
and
people around us and ourselves.
We had to really kind of plan it out. And
Satori had to plan it out.
I planned it out, and then it was funny because Parker was like discussing like what we're all gonna have and making sure that we have enough food like the day before, and I was like, yeah, like you don't necessarily realize until you think through it, like, are we gonna actually have enough food? Like there's a lot that goes into planning a whole Thanksgiving and meal. And
I was getting a little worried just because I was out to dinner with my team the night before, and my team's a bunch of 20 to 30-year-old guys who eat a lot of food. And
that's why I was worried.
Think and talk about food a lot, and we're also athletes, so our appetites are a lot higher. I think for the most part, and we have 4 to 5 meals a day instead of 3. So I was watching these people eat, and I was like, "Are we gonna have enough food?" I called Satori. I was like, "What exactly do we have planned for tomorrow? Like, we go through it again. Like, I know we have the main parts, but like, what else?" And then it's like, "Oh yeah, we got plenty." And we did. We had leftovers, which was great.
We did. But there was 4 of us, but it was probably there was actually 7.
Yeah, we made food for 7, and we have a kind of small oven, and that was the hardest part, was managing like what goes in the oven.
We have one smaller oven
with 2 racks. That's it.
Yeah. So we had to time it out. It's like a little puzzle almost.
So through we had turkey, obviously.
Turkey, which is hard to find here in Germany.
Yeah, there's no turkeys in Germany, which is weird.
We had some pulled turkey, and then this turkey breast that was filled. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
both of them.
It was all good.
Yeah. Parker made sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, sweet potato casserole. It was it had candied pecans on top, so it was more of sweet potato puff, sweet potato pecan pie. It was really sweet. It was
very
so good.
Sweet, but
a lot of sugar.
He killed it. I think
Story made them like our version of mashed potatoes, which was scallop cheesy potatoes. Pretty good. That's
definitely gonna keep the recipe. It was a good one, and it was one that I was like brand new. Saw it on Instagram. So tried that out because I usually do with my family is like party potatoes or some sort of mashed potatoes, which I love, but scalloped are always good too.
Yeah.
And then we had
veggies. We had corn. Big salad.
That
Hobie brought.
Yep, that Parker's teammate had, and
really good salad too.
Yeah, it was like a perfect Thanksgiving one, you know, with the cranberries or just
apples.
Yeah,
Story had more salad, I think, than anything else.
It was so good. Yeah. Oh my gosh! And then what else? We had rolls. You can't forget the rolls. A lot of bread rolls. Gravy. We actually found gravy here that because they have so many different like packets of sauce here. Like I've never seen that. We don't really have that in America. But like a whole sauces, aisle filled with just
brat sauce
packages of sauce.
That is interesting.
Yeah. You know, like powdered sauce. But anyways, we found one that was very similar to like a Thanksgiving gravy. And
what else we have? I feel like we're forgetting something.
Oh, I made the bacon wrapped water chestnuts.
Bacon wrapped water chestnuts as an appetizer.
That's my grandma's recipe. She always makes those, usually for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I feel like she's had them.
Those are great.
They were a hit.
Yeah, and then for dessert, one of my teammates brought banana bread, and one of my teammates brought apple pie. Yes. And then I made homemade vanilla ice cream to go with that.
Yeah.
And
we like, oh my gosh, it was actually
we went and ate like the normal food. We ate it, got full, moved over to the living room. Yeah. We turned on the Packer game.
Of course,
because we had 3 Packer fans among us, which was awesome. Yeah. They were playing the Lions, and we killed them. It was really nice to see. I don't know about kill them.
Yeah, it got a little close at the end.
But it was really fun to watch. We played cards, and then we were like, let's get some dessert. And we just made a huge plate of just, apple pie, banana bread, ice cream.
We had to warm it up, of course.
Oh, so good.
Warm pie. So good. And the thing is, here, they have a lot of apple, like, baked items in Germany. Like, apple is a very big thing here for pastries. But they don't have pie here, really. It's either, like, they'll have a cake of some sort, or, like, the big thing is apple kuchen, or kuchen. Yeah. I don't know how to say it. But it's apple cake, but it's very similar to an apple pie. It has like apple pie filling.
Yeah, like the one we had, we call it apple pie. Yeah. It was half apple pie, half apple cake. Yeah. Like the bottom was cake.
It was very good. Like, it's super fresh and delicious, great. But
they don't make like pre-made pies.
Yeah, like you can't.
It's all like homemade.
Like you could go to a Costco, get homemade. A big.
It's all freshly made.
Yeah. Get a big like apple pie or pumpkin pie at Target, Costco, whatever. Like that's not a thing here.
At least we haven't found it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a thing and we just don't know about it.
Yeah. But I've yet to see like a whole pie that you can buy.
Yeah. But that's not like baked that day. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was fun. Fun Thanksgiving.
It was so great.
And then decorated, and now we're getting ready for Christmas.
Yes. And we had a lot of a good amount of leftovers, which I feel like is a great part of Thanksgiving.
It's a must. Need leftovers.
It's an investment.
Yeah. They have to make food for like a day, 2 days.
2 days. A couple lunches. Yeah. So I think we had a wonderful first hosting of our Thanksgiving. And I really think it felt like we were back. Like it felt like an American Thanksgiving.
I know. The football was like the main thing. Yes, I was like, oh, okay, we're back in America. Yeah. We're watching NFL.
Yeah. We found, what was it, $1.80 wine for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Parker found like a Merlot.
€1.80 for a bottle of Merlot. Like, and it was actually like good.
Yeah.
It's like good wine.
The wine here is so cheap.
I feel like in Chicago, the cheapest wine I could find was like $11 barefoot.
Yeah. Like $10, $8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. The nice thing about Germany.
A glass of wine is at least like $5, $8 actually at a restaurant. But it was a blast. And then, we decorated for Christmas soon after.
Yeah, those are our holiday investments last week.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to this week's podcast. We hope you guys are getting excited for the holiday season like we are, if you celebrate or not. But it's getting quite cozy here in Germany. So if you liked this episode, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify. Link is in the description for our template. If you're trying to budget out your month of December, this will really help. Parker has already done that for our month of December, knowing that we're going to probably spend a little bit more. So please click that link, go check it out, and we hope to see you in the next video. Life's short.
Stay tall.